everybody, this is Alessandra. Welcome to my home, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a summer favorite. We're going to make pasta alla Siciliana, a cousin to pasta alla norma. But instead of the ricotta salata, it gets a lot of mozzarella, a lot of basil. And of course the star are the eggplants. So let's get started with the ingredients. We have extra virgin olive oil, an onion. You could use a couple cloves of garlic too. I'm gonna stick with the onion only. Mutti tomatoes. If you're not canning your own, Mutti is an excellent brand. They don't sponsor me, but they should because I use a lot of Mutti. I have a lot of people that follow me using them too. Eggplant, pasta, and mozzarella, and of course a lot of fresh basil. So let's get started. First thing we're gonna do is start cubing the eggplant because we're gonna salt it and set it on the side for a little bit. Trim the top part. Of course, I've rinsed them before and just, not even the bottom, then I'm gonna just start slicing them. I will leave the skin on. Nice and thick slices. Now, when you buy the eggplant, you wanna make sure that it's nice and firm and also no blemishes and that the top is green, okay? This eggplant, we're gonna get about 4 pieces. Cut them long ways like this. And you want about 1-inch pieces. In Napoli, this shape of eggplant cut si chiamano melanzane a funghetto. Eggplant mushroom style. Don't ask me why though. While this sweats for about 30 minutes, even longer, you could get this started earlier in the day. We're going to go ahead and make the sauce. Onion all chopped. Now let's move over to the stove and let's get the sauce ready. Extra virgin olive oil. Don't get the oil hot first because you don't want it to start frying. What you're going to do is you're going to add the onions right in. Low heat, and what you really want this step to go nice and slow. You do not want to burn the onions, but just get them golden color. This part is important. You don't want to rush it. Medium-low heat. You want to get those onions sweating and become a golden translucent color, but not burned. So this is a part that you just want to go nice and easy. This is 5-6 minutes in, and this is exactly what you want. See that? How beautiful and golden, but nothing is burning. We're ready to add the sauce. Now, you want to hear a pop. Hear it? That means it was properly sealed. Always make sure you hear that pop. It's a little tip, but it's important. I've had it times where something went wrong along the way and it's open, then you just gotta throw it out or return it to the stove, to the store. Come close. I want to see if the onions are ready. We're gonna start adding the sauce a little bit at a time. Allora, I'm going to get the heat a little bit higher, okay? And then I'm gonna add just un pochettino, okay, like this, e voglio iniziarlo a soffriggere. I want to go ahead and saute it. Now look what happens on the side as it starts frying. Look at all the tomato that gets released. That's all flavor that it releases in the oil. Okay, frigge bello. Let's go ahead and let's fry it a minute or so like that. Tutto sapore. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the rest. I filled it up to about here with water. I'm going to give it a good shake because I don't want to lose any of the passata. And I'm just going to add it in. Bring it up to a boil. Straccia un po' di basilico dentro. Put apart some leaves. And now you're gonna lower your flame, and most importantly, your wooden spoon goes right across. There it goes. Now let's let it cook and let's move back to the eggplants. See the water that drained out of the eggplants? That's perfect. Now let's rinse them and squeeze the excess water out. Let's give it a good rinse in cold water, and then we'll squeeze them out. Okay, you see this mappina? This is my mother's dowry sheets that's made out of linen that never got used. So my sisters and I said, what are we gonna do? So we made kitchen rags out of them, and they're so wonderful. And it's great because then you don't waste paper towels. Okay, so let's get the water squeezed out, just like this. Un po' di olio di gomito e elbow grease, just like that. And then we lay them down like this. I just want to share this with you because my mother, as she was getting older, she said, non ho più la forza, I have no strength in my hands. So she would use this, she would help herself on the counter and push down. So this is a great way to do it too. This is a ricer that we use to make potato croquettes, but it works great to do this. See that? Just squeeze and all the water comes out. Lay it flat and dry it out a little bit. In the meantime, let's get the oil on in the frying pan and get it nice and hot, and we'll start frying. Nice and tight like this. See, it's the water coming out. I'm frying with an olive oil just because I don't want to lose the flavor. I want to add flavor. So olive oil, just make sure you don't put it at such a high temperature where it smokes, but you're able to fry with it. Sauce is cooking beautifully. Give it a good stir so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. Drop a piece in, see if it's ready. I think it is. Okay, you could go ahead and add the rest. Don't add too many at once because it brings down the temperature and then it's not frying properly. So just enough to coat the bottom of the frying pan. Just like this. With the botapesce, with the skimmer, just keep stirring. And it goes rather quick. Che belle melanzane, what beautiful eggplants. Eggplants sure scream summertime. Okay, time to remove them. Look at the perfect golden color. Now continue frying till I'm all done with the eggplants. It's a good idea to taste the eggplant because if they're a little salty, then you back off on the salt in the pasta. So let me give it a taste. No, non sono salate. Sono buonissime. Good, good, good. I want to talk about the mozzarella. Cut it up in nice large cubes. Don't use shredded mozzarella. It doesn't do its justice because you want to be able to get, the piece of the melenzana, la mozzarella con la pasta. Just it's perfect. So you want it in rather large cubes. Pot of water on, and let's get it to boil to get the pasta ready. Salt right in, and let's add the pasta. Now, depending, I'm using rigatoni. Read your pasta direction. Just take them out a little bit under al dente because it will finish cooking in the oven. Let's drain the pasta and let's continue on. Okay, since this is my home and I'm the one that cleans up, so I'm going to show you a shortcut. I'm going to mix it right in the pan. I'm not going to use another clean something because it just means more washing for me later. So let's get the sauce on. Guardate il colore, look at the color, this delicious sugo. Perfetto, I'm making a mess, but that's okay, it's so worth it. Melanzane in two, and give it a good stir. See that? Okay, now what I'm going to do is add some Parmigiano Reggiano right in. If you like a saltier cheese, Pecorino Romano goes very well too. Add more sauce. You definitely want it nice and saucy because it does dry up a little bit in the oven. I'm gonna add the mozzarella. Ecco qua, venite a vedere. Come closer. The rest of the eggplants. Che profumo. It smells divine. More fresh basil just ripped right inside. In the baking dish it goes. rest of the tomato sauce right on, like this. Una bella spolverata di formaggio sopra. My personal touch is the pane grattugiato, is breadcrumbs. It makes this really delicious crust on top that is just adds a little, to me it makes a difference, and I love it and my family loves it, and that's why we do it, and I hope you try it too. In the oven it goes. Out of the oven, it's delicious. When you least expect it, Gabby showed up. She showed up, and with a beautiful towel. Che dice? The best memories are made
gathered around the table.
for sure in this house. The husband chose it, but she said you're not presentable to be on camera. Gonna taste it. Gonna taste it to get together, Gabby?
Sure.
Gabby and I have been friends how many years?
37.
37? Are we celebrating this year? October, right?
We should.
37, we should. We do
September.
enough.
26th
We do
of
enough
September.
celebration.
September 26th.
Oh my God, look at that, she remembers.
I mean, they know Cristiano, 37 years.
Yes, ma, 37 years friends. Cheers, salute. I love
E
it.
dopo prima nascere tu.
Mom, 37 years ago, I was a little girl. I wasn't born 37 years ago.
I know.
I look 37? I'm 37. My mother said I'm 37. I'm officially 37. Good? Gabby, that makes you 39.
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
All right, we're good. Cheers. Ora proviamo
I
la
go for
pasta.
that too. I'm for 39 years Garvey too. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Nice crust on top and still I'm moist. And oh, guardate come fila la mozzarella. See exactly what I mean when you leave the large chunks. Today I get to enjoy the best part when I taste my recipes. Andiamo, Gabby, proviamo.
Sono bollenti.
Com'è?
It's fantastic.
Delicious.
Delicious.
How do you say delicious in German?
Delicious, ja.
Oh, perfetto.
Köstlich. Sehr, sehr köstlich.
Yeah. Any language, the same result. I'm glad. We're gonna enjoy now. Grazie. Please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make these recipes. This is one of a family favorite, and I hope it will be for you too. Grazie, arrivederci, alla prossima. Ciao ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.